So this is the new Ferrari Roma that was added last update, but if you look closely, you might notice that it looks a little different from the leaks we were seeing, and believe it or not, there's a good reason for that. Alright, so basically if you don't know what's been going on, so before the update came out, there were some leaks of the Ferrari Roma, which I'll show on screen, that actually look very similar to the real version, and yeah, that actually made me really happy because I was totally planning to buy it, because I really did like the Ferrari Roma, the real one, and so the fact that we were getting a fictional one that looks pretty similar, I mean, it made me pretty happy. But then when the update dropped, they released this, which the light is nothing similar to the Ferrari Roma. So I was pretty confused, and even if you go to the rear, they've added a different light bar. Now this wasn't that big of a problem because I mean, it's kind of hard to see. It's pretty unrecognizable. So the rear wasn't a big deal for me, but the main issue for me was the front because it's just so different from the real car. Because the real car had like a completely different headlight design. So I was kind of curious why this happened. So I did some digging, and it turns out that there was actually an instance when Ferrari got removed, and there was actually a couple of fictional Ferraris that also got removed. The reason, likely because they were way too similar to their real versions. So I think basically this car was actually supposed to come last update, but they delayed it because they don't want to risk the car getting removed and possibly getting sued by Ferrari. So they decided to play it safe, since Ferrari's, as you guys know, really strict about like suing and everything, and they have a reputation for that. But yeah, so I guess Greenville decided to play it safe with this, and also the 296 GTB. I don't have the money for that, so, but yeah, so that's why this was slightly changed. And to be honest, I preferred the old design, but let me just say, this is not Greenville's fault at all. They can't really do anything. Chances are if they added the previous version, it probably would have just been removed or something. So I'm actually glad that they took this decision. And I will say, the design isn't even that bad. I mean, it's a good car. It doesn't look terrible, but the only thing that I wish wasn't the case, it's just a bit different from the real thing. But I mean, if you were to just drive this thing, like, the sounds are really good. Also, a cool little feature about this car, when you go to drive, there's no active aero, but just put in sport, and the active aero comes on. If I put in the drive, it goes down, sport mode, goes up no matter what speed. So if I'm at 0, you can keep it up for looks, which I really like, and it was a planned feature a while back. But yeah, nice little feature. But yeah, I mean, the lighting's also not even bad. It has this kind of pulse effect, which is cool. It has updated lighting, obviously, with high beams and everything. Yeah, I think it's still really good looking. Yeah, let me know if you guys like this car, or if you preferred the original. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and yeah, see you in the next one.